But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. Psalm 3:3. I know there are mornings when you wake up and can barely lift your head off the pillow, not because you're physically sick, but because the weight of life seems to have multiplied overnight. Maybe it's that situation at work that's draining every ounce of your energy. Or perhaps it's a relationship that isn't going the way you hoped it would. It could be those bills that keep piling up, kids who won't stop causing trouble, or simply that feeling that no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. And when morning comes, instead of feeling hope for the new day, you feel this heaviness in your chest. This urge to pull the covers back over your head and pretend the world outside doesn't exist. Because sometimes it feels like everyone around you has their life figured out, while you're just fighting to keep your head above water. But I need you to know something that could completely change how you see this day that's beginning. Right now, as you're listening to these words, there's a God who isn't just watching your struggle from a distance. He's right here, like a protective shield all around you. He sees every tear that fell during the night, every worry that kept you awake, every fear that whispers lies in your ear. And you know what he wants to do right now? He wants to lift your head, not just physically, but spiritually. He wants you to look up and remember who you really are, not what others say about you, not what circumstances try to define, but who God says you are. Stay with me in this prayer. Don't give up now, because what's about to happen in the next few minutes might be exactly what your soul has been needing to hear. Let's go together to the one who is our shield and our glory. Lord, I come before you this morning with a heavy heart, but full of hope in your promises. I confess it's been hard to keep my head up lately. Life's pressures seem to come from every direction, and sometimes I feel like I'm fighting a battle I can't win alone. But you, Lord, are my shield all around. My God, thank you for being my protection when I feel too exposed. When criticism comes, when people judge without knowing my story, when I feel like everyone's against me, you are the shield that blocks every attack. You filter what reaches me, allowing only what can strengthen and help me grow. Father, I need you to lift my head today. There are days I wake up looking only down, seeing only problems, difficulties, failures. But you are the one who makes me look up, who reminds me of who I am in you. I'm not defined by my mistakes. I'm not limited by my circumstances. I am your beloved child. Lord, I acknowledge there are moments when I hang my head in shame for the wrong choices I've made, for words I've said that hurt someone, for times I've failed my family. But you, in your infinite mercy, don't leave me drowning in guilt. You lift me up, forgive me, restore me. Thank you for being my glory, Lord. When I have nothing to be proud of, when I feel like I haven't accomplished anything significant, when I look at my life and see only imperfections, you are my glory. It's in you that I find my worth, my identity, my purpose. You make me shine even when I feel dimmed. My God, this morning I surrender to you all the situations that have kept my head hanging low. That difficult conversation I need to have today, I place in your hands. Give me the right words, at the right time with the right heart. Let me not speak from emotion, but from your wisdom. Father, I surrender my financial life to you. I know you know every need, every bill that needs to be paid, every dream that seems impossible due to lack of resources. You are my provider. You are the one who opens doors no one can shut. I trust that you already have the solution prepared. Lord, I place my family in your hands. The conflicts we've been facing, the communication difficulties, those tense moments that leave everyone exhausted. Be the protective shield over our home. Let your peace reign among us. Help us learn to love each other as you love us. My God, I surrender my health to you. You know every pain, every limitation, every concern I have about my body. You are the doctor of doctors. You can do what medicine cannot. I ask for healing, for strength, for energy to live each day to the fullest. Father, lift my head regarding my dreams, There are projects I abandoned because someone said they were impossible. There are talents I buried because I was afraid of failing. But you planted these seeds in me. You gave me these gifts. Help me not give up on what you started in my life. Lord, I pray for everyone going through depression right now, for those who wake up with no will to live, who feel they're a burden to everyone around them. Lift their heads, my God. Show them they're precious in your sight. Their lives have value and purpose. My God, I pray for single mothers who feel overwhelmed, trying to be both father and mother. Give them supernatural strength. Be the father their children need. Provide for them in every aspect. Lift their heads when they feel judged by society. Father, I pray for young people facing peer pressure who feel lost about which path to follow. Be their shield against negative influences. Lift their heads so they can see the future full of possibilities you have prepared. Lord, I pray for the elderly who feel forgotten, who think they're no longer useful. Show them they are living treasures, that their prayers move mountains, that their wisdom is still needed. Lift their heads with dignity and purpose. My God, in this second part of our conversation, I want to ask you for strength to face the specific challenges this day might bring. You know there are situations in my life that seem to have no human solution, problems that have dragged on for months, some for years. But you are the God of the impossible. Lord, lift my head so I can see beyond present circumstances. Let me see with the eyes of faith, not just natural eyes. Where I see problems, you see opportunities. Where I see endings, you see new beginnings. Where I see defeat, you see preparation for victory. Father, I pray specifically for marriages going through crises, for those who wake up every day wondering if it's worth continuing to fight. Be the protective shield over these unions. Restore love that seems to have grown cold. Heal wounds caused by harsh words. Lift the heads of spouses so they see each other through your eyes. My God, I pray for parents worried about their children, those who no longer know how to talk to their teenagers, who see their children making dangerous choices. Be the protective shield over these families. Give wisdom to parents and open children's hearts to listen. Lord, I pray for those facing health problems, for those who received frightening diagnoses, who are in painful treatments, who feel their bodies weakening. You are our shield against all sickness. Lift their heads so they see you have the power to heal completely. Father, I pray for the unemployed who wake up every day, not knowing how they'll support their families. For those who've been sending resumes for months without getting an opportunity, open job doors for them. Be their shield against despair and anxiety. My God, I pray for those fighting addictions, for those who want to stop but feel they don't have the strength. Be their protective shield against temptation. Give them strategies to overcome. Place the right people in their path to support recovery. Lord, I pray for students under extreme pressure. For those who feel they're not smart enough, who fear disappointing their families, lift their heads, show them their value isn't in grades, but in being your children. Father, I pray for those working in high-risk professions, police officers, firefighters, healthcare workers, all who leave home without knowing if they'll return. Be their protective shield. Keep them from all danger. Give them wisdom to make right decisions at the right time. My God, I pray for those going through legal processes, for those being falsely accused. Be their advocate. Let truth prevail. Let justice be done. Lift their heads in the midst of these legal battles. Lord, I pray for those who recently lost loved ones, for those who wake up every day with the pain of missing them. Be their comfort in the most difficult moments. Lift their heads so they see separation is temporary, that an eternal reunion is prepared. Father, I pray for those who feel rejected, for those betrayed by people they trusted. Heal these deep emotional wounds. Be their shield against bitterness and resentment. Teach them to forgive, not because others deserve it, but because they deserve to be free. My God, I pray for those facing problems with rebellious children, for those who did everything right in raising them, but see their children choosing dangerous paths. Give them patience and wisdom. Let them keep praying and believing in miracles. Lord, I pray for those caring for sick family members, for those who dedicate all their energy and time to care for loved ones. Be their strength when they're exhausted. Give them moments of rest and renewal. Father, I pray for those facing serious financial problems, for those afraid of losing their homes who don't know how they'll pay their debts. Show them a way out. Open paths they can't even imagine. Lift their heads with hope for the future. Lord, in this final part of our prayer, I want to declare my complete trust in you. Even when I don't understand what's happening, even when answers are slow to come, I choose to trust. You are my shield, my glory, the one who lifts my head. My God, help me live this day with my head held high, not out of arrogance, but knowing I'm loved by you. Let me walk with dignity, knowing I carry your name. Let my actions reflect who you are in my life. Father, let me be an instrument of encouragement to others today. When I meet someone with their head down, let me lift that person's spirits. Let my words be like balm for wounded hearts. Let me be a protective shield for those who need support. Lord, I pray my family feels your protection today. From the moment they leave home until they return, let your angels accompany them. Let no harm touch them. Let them return home with joy, health, and peace in their hearts. My God, I pray for our nation's leaders, for those making decisions that affect millions of people. Give them wisdom, integrity, compassion. Let them govern with justice, truly caring about people's welfare. Father, I pray for the church around the world, for those being persecuted because of their faith, who risk their lives to worship your name. Be their protective shield. Give them courage to remain firm. Let them feel they're not alone. Lord, I pray for missionaries who left everything to take your word to distant places. Protect them. Supply all their needs. Let them see abundant fruit from their work. Let them feel your constant presence. My God, I pray for those who don't know you yet. For those who wake up every day without hope, without purpose, without knowing they're unconditionally loved. Somehow, through someone, let them hear about your love. Father, I pray for those facing temptations today, for those at the crossroads between doing right and wrong. Be their protective shield against the enemy's schemes. Give them strength to choose the path of righteousness. Lord, I pray for those working today, from those who wake before sunrise to those working through the night. Let them feel purpose in what they do. Let them see their work as a form of worship. Let them be honest, dedicated, exemplary. My God, I pray for those making important decisions today. Job changes, marriage, house purchases, choosing courses, guide every step. Let them feel your peace, confirming when they're on the right path. Father, I pray for those hospitalized right now, for those in beds of pain who spend sleepless nights because of suffering. Touch them with your healing power. Give them strength to endure. Let them feel your presence even in suffering. Lord, I pray for healthcare professionals who will care for people today. Doctors, nurses, therapists, all who work for healing and wellness. Give them wisdom to diagnose correctly, skill to treat, and compassion to comfort. My God, I pray for teachers who will teach today. For those with the responsibility of forming minds and characters, let them be examples of integrity. Let them teach not just content, but values. Let them see potential in every student. Father, I pray for those driving today. Protect the roads. Let there be prudence in traffic. Let accidents be prevented. Let everyone reach their destinations safely. Lord, as I prepare my heart to end this prayer, I want to thank you for everything you've done, are doing, and will do in my life. Thank you for being my shield at all times. Thank you for lifting my head when everything seems lost. My God, let this day be a demonstration of your goodness in my life. Let every person I meet see something different in me because of you. Let me be salt and light wherever I am. Father, I place this day entirely in your hands. I trust you've already prepared everything I need. Let the blessings you have for me manifest in ways that can only come from you. Let me end this day with gratitude in my heart. Lord, thank you for this opportunity to talk with you. Thank you for hearing me, for loving me, for never giving up on me. Let me live this day knowing I'm your beloved child, protected, blessed. In your precious name, I pray. Amen. God has already started lifting your head. While you prayed, He was strengthening your spirit, renewing your hope, preparing your heart for the victories coming your way. You're not alone on this journey. If this prayer touched your heart today, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for daily encouragement, comment Amen below, and share it with someone who needs to know that God is the protective shield and the one who lifts our heads. Someone in your life is waiting for this message of hope.